Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 8 of Steele forces you to watch him play Hades. Last time you watched me play Hades, you watched me tackle Elysium for the first time and unfortunately meet my end at the hands of Theseus and the Minotaur. Which begs the question, what on earth am I doing in Asphodel right now?
I'll be leaving shortly.
Oh, I will be leaving shortly. What on earth is Steele doing in Asphodel
Who else?
with a bow? This is not what I signed up for. This is not where we left off. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very angry, and you should be too. Well, I was going to say just a moment ago. Perhaps an hour ago, I finished recording episode 8 of Steele forces you to watch him play Hades. And unfortunately, as soon as I was done and I was, oh my gosh, getting ready to upload it to YouTube, I was getting the thumbnail ready, I started to listen to it back, make sure everything was going well, and everything was not going well. In fact, I recorded an entire 30-minute Hades episode in which I used the bow for the first time, in which I beat Tartarus, I beat Meg, get a bunch of cool new boons, and unfortunately, oh my gosh, for reasons I don't understand, the entire thing recorded without my microphone audio. And wow, I am not going to die on the first room of Asphodel. That's not going to be my legacy. Except it's sure looking like I am, because I gotta tell ya, fitting for where we are right now, I feel heated. I'm upset. I had to uninstall and reinstall several programs to get my computer to recognize my mic input again. I have no idea what caused it to start acting up. I'm glad. A moment of silence for my brain cells,
Nothing
which
left
apparently
here.
my audio woes killed.
Delicious.
In any case, in the last run, we busted out the bow for the first time. We've been playing with it. It's got its pros, it's got its cons. We have been heavily helped by Poseidon. And we have gained access to what is called a call, where we can call for an Olympian's aid. And you saw us use it in that room just there, where we turned briefly invisible and were able to charge into enemies to hurt them. That was this right here. We, in a very climactic and dramatic moment, used it to defeat Meg and beat Tartarus, and unfortunately, that moment is lost to us. A moment of silence. Thank you for your moment of silence. However, clearly, we need to move on. We need to get in a different headspace. We need to undo all that terrible damage I took using this Trove trial.
Do not so much as think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Furthermore, I'm doing it. And you can't stop me. Now, I hate dealing with the lava in Asphodel because, in case you haven't noticed it, magma, sorry. We are beneath the earth and it is stagnant. I keep stepping in it and it's making me very angry. So, new strategy is just to die.
Not so fast.
Is to die and never die again, but also just to dash constantly. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell when I'm standing in it because it's everywhere. One perk is, if I do die again, I have a little trinket from our dear foe and ultimate enemy, Skelly,
You waste my time.
that essentially gives me another Death's Defiance. So despite that terrible gameplay, which hopefully we'll see as soon as we step out of this awful room, all will be well. If we can get to the Hydra, I'm confident we can kill it. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Which is unfortunate because you'll notice that all of my enemies are skeletons and do not bleed. Which, you know, is a definite downside. I hope I'm not being too much of a downer, but to be honest, all of that was pretty demoralizing. It's a dang shame to put time into something and have it be lost, but you know what? It's in the past. That whole video, that whole experience, it is behind me. It cannot hurt me anymore. It did hurt me. It is hurting me. I'm hurt. But no. It is what it is. We reset. We try not to stand in the magma ocean, the phlegathon, the river of flame that is apparently far more dangerous than I ever gave it credit for. This is a good run. It would be a shame to lose it to emotions of all stupid things, to sadness and rage. Because I'm determined. You know what? Even in the midst of all of that, my great foe is not my computer's audio systems. My great foe is Theseus and the Minotaur waiting smugly for me at the end of Elysium. Right. And I'm gonna stomp him. And I'll do it with these 2 hit points if I have to. I don't have many coins, but I think something that can give me health is really our only option. I would love to keep going down the Poseidon route. He's been a big help to us this run. But, and I can't afford anything good. I can't. I guess I'm buying darkness, because we might find ourselves back in the house. You've got to be kidding me with that. You have to be joking me. I am furious. I'm livid. I'm fuming. I'm fuming and my blood is boiling just as this river is. And that's why I keep getting burned. Well, time to beat. What are you? That's a giant Medusa head. I fought this. Have I fought this? It seems familiar now. It didn't seem familiar, now it does. I have to fight it with 4 hit points. Love that. At least we have the help of our favorite uncle, Uncle Poe. No, no, please don't. Here we go. No, what? What hit me? Oh.
Finished.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for this truly shameful display. It's the magma on the ground can hurt me. Phlegathon, Asphodel is just so full of environmental hazards, and clearly I am not very good at countering them. I just want this thing to die. That's all I've ever wanted. I want this thing to die, and I want my microphone to work. The most annoying part of the whole process was that during it all, as I'm struggling in vain, trying so many things to get my microphone to work without even knowing why it had stopped working, is I'm thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I won't be able to get a Hades episode out. It's a real bummer. I forgot I can charge twice in quick succession due to an upgrade you guys will never get to watch me have bought. I'm thinking I may not get a Hades episode out. I might need to record another episode of like a different game to just let my audience know what happened. But obviously, the issue isn't with Hades. The issue is that you wouldn't be able to hear me no matter what I was playing. It's folly, is what it is. It's a fool's gambit, and I am the fool. And I'm mad. But you know what? Venting in this manner has clearly resulted in my gameplay abilities shaping up somewhat, so I'm grateful for it. This thing is still taking what feels like approximately 2 eternities to kill, but at least we're making progress. Don't know what hit me for 16 damage there. Have to imagine I got caught in the blast, which does hurt. And it is hard to remember with these things that it's not just the area under the head, it's that whole shockwave that emanates out. It's deceptive is what it is. And I don't appreciate deception. I'm an honest man, and I appreciate honest friend. You know what? Come and get me. That's what I thought.
Until next time, gigantic
Ares,
Gorgon head.
I feel like I can sympathize with you right now.
Death, my kin.
You're correct. Can you fix that?
The experience of death, time after time.
I think that's a
You
no.
are one of a kind.
That's true. Well, I'm out of both of my Death's Defiances. Out of both of my Death's Defiances. Curse of Agony sounds fantastic, especially with this bow where I can spam my Q and just pepper things with that, and then they'll take that extra doom damage after a few seconds.
Can't give up yet.
Sounds fantastic. Please don't step in the fire river. I want to live so very badly.
Gorgons.
Have I misunderstood what Doom does? Am I crazy? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I couldn't move while looking at that screen. If I had died there, I would never have lived it down. I may yet never live it down. Let's just take a look at that again. My attack inflicts doom. After a brief moment, it takes a burst of damage. Okay, I understood that correctly. In and out, Zagman. Breath in and out. You can do this. This is what you do. You breathe in and out. You've got 2 decades of experience with it. There's possibly no one better. That's a lie. In the 7 episodes we've already have, I've already well established that I'm actually pretty bad at breathing, in, out, or otherwise. But I'm not dead. Money or more health? I think we go money. Max health is not going to be as big a help to us as the ability to potentially purchase some food later on. My eyes are tired. My eyes are sore. I've been weeping. I wept. That's not true. But I feel like it. Because I've undergone a hardship, I've faced a trial, and I've done so with courage. But it's left a mark. One from which I pray I may heal just enough to kill that Hydra, at least, because it's such a smug creature. I don't want to give it the satisfaction. I can't help but notice that my special does not appear to be inflicting doom, so I think I misunderstood the nature of that boon. But you know what? Even just being able to spam out the low damage bow attacks and then get the doom off of that, I think makes that a very worthwhile upgrade. And let's not forget my special, which is a nice little bouncing lightning from our other favorite uncle, Zeus. Let's go. You know what? I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like Ares gave us the pick-me-up that we needed to see this true to the end, bitter or otherwise. Now, if you take a look down in the bottom left, you will see the God gauge. When one of these bars is full, I can hit F to use the call, which is that invulnerable charge thing. But if all 4 of these charge up, then I can expend all 4 at once to get a very nice boon. But I don't think we're going to be seeing that in this room. We'll use it to kill the Hydra to make up for...
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
To make up for you guys unfortunately being deprived of the joy of seeing me use it to kill Meg. She'll be unhappy, but things conspired to make all of us unhappy with her. Don't step in the Phlegathon. Charon, mate, I need you to cheer me up, buddy. He always knows just the right words to say. We've got Hermes, we've got Ares, and we've got a Hydra just ahead of us. I am inclined to go for Ares again.
Why, hello, Ross.
I apparently went for Hermes again. Guys, it's not my day. I thought it was my day. Evidently. You know what? I didn't think it was my day. This day has kinda sucked, let me tell you. That's not true. This day has been great and bad. Excuse me? Yes, please. All of these, yes, please. I think I've got to go quick favor for the God gauge. Let me tell you, while we're here, since we're actually making pretty fantastic time, which, isn't that big of a shock considering how sloppy I've been playing.
Time to go.
today has been a great day because today is the day of the release of the newest book of my favorite author, Brandon Sanderson, and I've been binging the book all day, and it's been fantastic. Today has also not been my day because today I decided to use Tide Pods for the first time, and haha, eating Tide Pods meme inserted here. Yeah, thanks Gen Z, you're predictable. I decided to use them for the first time, and they kind of ruined some of my clothes, I think. Either that, or I don't know. Someone left some blue markers and a candle in the washing machine at my local laundry facility, and I didn't notice because, for whatever reason, I assume because of the pods from Tide, since they're the new variable, one of my shirts has been ruined, and some of my other clothes appear to have like plastic melted into their fibers, which is not what you want to see. So that put a real damper on what had, prior to then, been at least a pretty good day. And then, of course, I decided to end my day. It's like, we're past midnight at this point. This is the conclusion of my day. And I decide I'm gonna sit down and do something I love. I'm gonna record an episode of Steele Forces You to Watch Him Play Hades for my horde of adoring fans. And you know what? The universe conspired against me to take the fruit of my labors away from me. And well, you know what? I'm taking it back. My labors are mine, and so are the fruits thereof. And you know what? You know what else is mine? This freaking Hydra's skull. Greater call, baby. I will. Take a look at that health bar. Greater call, ladies and gentlemen. I am the chosen one. Poseidon is my homeboy. He's my favorite uncle, and I like to think I'm his favorite nephew. This is why you take a whole bunch of damage at the beginning of a level, so you can show the Bone Hydra who's boss. It's me. I'm boss. That said, I will go ahead and take away some of my credit where that credit is not deserved. Part of the reason I am kicking so much bone butt right now is because they appear to just not be summoning skeletons, which honestly were the hardest part of this fight the last few times I've been here. So that is a blessing in and of itself, for the which I am quite grateful. And, you know, courtesy of both my own butt kicking, and he's not doing the scarier form of that projectile attack. He's going easy on me today, I guess. He can sense that I've had a rough day, that I've had a bad go of it. And you know what? Courtesy of my own butt kickery and our dear friend Hermes, we've got another greater call in the works, which we will use to grind this thing into bone meal. In T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Lernian Bone Hydra vanquished, day reclaimed, and with that, thank you very much. We had Tartarus stolen away from us. We had all the flesh on our legs burned away by the Phlegathon. But you know what? We beat the Hydra. We beat it fair and square. And you got to see me and Poseidon tag team. Poseidon tag team the thing together with the power of friendship. And now, before something happens to once again recurse this day, let us step through this portal into Elysium and go ahead and call it a night. And I think if there's anything wrong with the audio for this episode, I'm just going to walk into the ocean. But no. Thank you very much for bearing with me in this in this really this roller coaster of a time. Thank you all for watching. Please do leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment to say your favorite part or anything you think I could do better. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will force you to watch me play Hades once again in 2 days. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Goodbye.